Aunty Donna.
You've been here so long.
This is my real accent now.
Oh, really?
It is a flawless American accent, not because of practice, but because of
just
time.
from being here.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude.
Yes.
But 8 was Gilligan's Island.
Oh, you want the rest of my list?
I love Gilligan's Island.
No, Gilligan's Island was 9.
That was 9.
Yeah, I'd love to hear the top 8.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got to be honest with you. There are a couple of
Russian jokes.
I was going to say there are a couple of
Wait,
Russian
you can't think of
jokes,
any?
but I realized I didn't put that much thought into this character.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got to say, okay, number 8 for my favorite American show. Got to be Cheers.
Dun, da, 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 dun, dun.
Oh,
dun,
yes.
Da, 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 dun, dun.
I went
your way in the world
Learn to
today is
say
everything you got.
Go on, sing it.
Yeah, well, no, I don't sing too much, you know. Here's the thing. People say, well, if you love Cheers, you must love Frasier. But I find its sensibilities too European.
Yeah, Cheers is the common man, whereas Frasier is
I like to laugh at Frasier, not with him, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
American. And, you know, so Frasier for me, a little highfalutin.
all right.
Yeah, Friends is there in the list. I love Chandler.
In the list at 7?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I think that Chandler is so sarcastic.
He's almost too sarcastic sometimes.
He is a sarcastic man, but it is the fact that the other American friends, they never pick up on it.
Yeah.
He is-
They never say, like, Chandler, take it down one notch at least or something. And I'm not being sarcastic when I say that.
That was a cruel thing to say or a sarcastic thing to say. And that is what makes it American, is the way they do not pick up on his statements.
Yeah.
And then
Some people think that it's just them overlooking it and saying, like, we love Chandler, even though he's a fucking pain in the ass. But you think they don't get that he's being
I
sarcastic.
think they are
I want to
oblivious.
see that scene in Friends where Chandler's not in the room and they're like,
he's a
fucking guy.
God,
man.
This guy, he keeps coming over here every fucking
Grinds
day.
my fucking gears every time he's ready to say some bullshit.
Christ.
He's
The most
playing all these.
sarcastic
Hey, Chandler. Hey, what's up,
Hey,
dude?
man.
Why does he keep playing all these jokes to a wall?
Yeah.
All these sarcastic statement about the fourth wall of a
Yeah. All right, top
camera
6.
sitcom. Oh, we've got
We're
6
still
now.
going.
6
Yeah,
more to
yeah.
go.
I love that you are challenging me with this list. Well, there we go. I've got to go with Last of Us. It isn't over yet, but it is a really great
Yeah, everything
show.
else has been a sitcom. And now
Yeah,
suddenly
no.
we're veering into drama.
Well, it's HBO, and they stuck with that quality.
HBO, there it is. I hear
Yeah,
it.
home box office,
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a HBO. Ever since Sex and the City, and of course.
Was that one of your favorites?
No, they're not on the list.
But you love it since then.
Sex and the City and
sure?
Sopranos. No, they
Put it
got
on the
bumped
list.
from the
Put it on
list.
the list,
Got
man.
it.
No, I saw you made me do the list. So when I saw those two things, I knew that HBO was special. It was
Yeah.
like a movie in parts.
Yeah. Top 5.
Top 5, yes. I do wish I had listed those two things, but no, it's the new Sex and the City,
Oh, and just like that.
and just like that,
You love it so much you can't remember the title.
yes, I love it so much I can't remember the title.
And you like it better than the original.
Yeah, I love that the show is now about women in their 50s, which is core
is that
to-
your kink or?
No, I just think that it's really a different theme. I love that they don't hang out with each other as much.
I love that about that.
I love
it's like
that-
the Friends. We should check back in on the Friends and see if they ever hang out together. I doubt it.
Let's see if the friends now have other friends,
Yeah. The other Friends. This is a great idea.
This is good, yes. And I just
I'm
think
mailing this to myself as we speak.
I like that they took the most dynamic, interesting character and they have her live in London now.
Yeah.
I think that
Great move.
I think they had a choice.
It's
of-
like continuing with Cheers after Frasier leaves and goes to Seattle.
yeah, I love that they thought to themselves, we have no option. We are making this show with or without her.
Did they make Frasier the spinoff because no one else wanted to have a show? That's what it is. Like everyone's like, we're tired of this, and the one guy who's like, I still want to do it is Frasier.
Well, that was Joey. You remember the Joey show?
He's like, I'm still into this.
I'm still loving this. Maybe I go to LA.
Yeah,
That's why that's my number 4.
that's number 4. Joey Tribbiani.
Oh, I love his
How you?
adventures.
Why did they call it How You Doing?
How you doing?
With Joey.
They, of course, the catchphrase of Joey, if you don't know it. If you're not familiar with American
Right. So
culture.
you like Joey more than Friends?
Yes, I think that it is great to see him. Any fish out of element Fish out of element.
Any element. Fish out of fire, fish out of earth, fish out of air.
I don't like this. Joey has always been a Los Angeles man.
He has. And so why was he in New York in the first place?
What are you doing in New York?
No, get back to your roots.
Get to the sun. Get to the beautiful.
Get to where the
women.
actors are.
Absolutely.
All the jobs are here in L.A.
So
top three.
Top three. Yeah, I got to keep going with that list of television shows. I love television.
Look, I could ask you about your days as a spy and all that, but I'm more interested in the television shows.
I mean, mostly it's been this.
Just watching TV?
Yeah, you watch the James Bond. It's not a lot of that. It's me just sort of living in America.
That's the thing. When you watch a James Bond movie, like he arrives at the hotel and he makes plans to like meet someone in the bar in like 3 hours. We don't see him like ordering room service, watching TV, jerking off.
Yeah, what does he do in his downtime?
You know what I mean? It's like, that's the movie I want to see.
That's the movie I want to see too.
Exactly.
Why not a prequel to Americans where they're just living life in America?
Yes.
That would be nice.
Now, is the Americans in your top?
No.
No.
It's not an accurate representation.
What was inaccurate about it?
Their accents were too precise.
Oh, what about the wig? Are you wearing a wig right now?
Absolutely.
I can smell spirit gum.
Underneath my wig is a very Russian haircut.
Yeah.
What is asymmetrical? What is a Russian
No,
haircut?
it is very precise. I need the free-flowing locks of an American man.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you couldn't just grow them by yourself?
No, this is not allowed in Russian custom.
You got to wear wigs.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
When you're a spy, you got to wear wigs.
You got to wear wigs and different glasses.
Oh, right, yeah.
And sometimes I put on a fake nose to go to the shops.
Oh, that's a fake nose?
Yeah, no, not now. Just sometimes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I put it on for the shopping.
I'm so sorry.
And that sort of thing. Also, I put a little holes in
the nose?
Well, no, I put little holes in a
Those are
newspaper.
nostrils.
Oh, and I hold the newspaper up to my face.
Oh, yeah. Like you're a pirate looking through the body of someone who's been shot.
Absolutely. And then maybe there's Americans planning sort of government things.
Have you ever caught any plans or sent anything back to Russia or anything like that?
Well, I mean, this newspaper trick, they think I'm reading the newspaper. I've heard about many American things.
Are you just reading the newspaper and sending it back to Russia? All
Absolutely. I'm just shooting them through.
It's like they don't get the newspapers until like 4 days later. I may as well say this is something that...
Mostly I send them the TV stuff. As you know, I'm a big TV fan.
That's right, of course. We haven't heard your top two, by the way.
Oh, no, we were at the top two, are we? Oh, that's good. I thought we were at top three, so I will stick with two.
I'll take three.
Okay, sure. Great. I'm so glad that I said that. Number three, that's La Brea.
Oh, of course. Yeah, with Stan.
Well, that's set on a La Brea street.
It's set on La Brea and Fairfax, is it? Or no, La Brea and Beverly, maybe?
I don't know exactly what part of La Brea. I know they shot it in Port Melbourne.
Yeah, they shot it where we're from.
Really?
Yeah.
They shot Melbourne.
Is that because the dinosaurs are there, or?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we've still got dinosaurs. Oh, they have still got dinosaurs.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Are you not from Russia?
No, I am an Australian spy.
I was
You're
going
an
to say,
Australian spy.
Lord of the Fries is an Australian burger
It
franchise.
genuinely is. It's a vegan Australian burger
Yeah.
chain.
Yes.
So-
Are you even a TV fan?
Yes, I do love American television.
So talk in your real accent.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, if
there.
you're from Australia,
Hang on, what is this?
Well, I haven't talked in my Australian accent
you're from
since the
Australia-
60s.
what does KGB stand for?
Oh, so you need to understand, I was an Australian spy hired to spy on Russia. And then I found myself in a situation where they wanted me to spy on America.
Oh, no.
So this is a dilemma for me.
Wait, a dilemma? You're not Australian.
Oh, no.
Where are you from?
I'm a lime.
A what?
I'm a lime.
Lime?
I'm a lime.
You're You're the fruit, the lime?
I'm a lime. Yeah,
You're just a lime?
I'm a slice of lime.
What?
I was hired.
This makes sense.
Oh my
I'm
god,
sorry.
that is why every time I've been having a gin and tonic, you've been trying to get in there.
That's absolutely right. I was hired by the citrus industry.
You brought like 5 gin and tonics
and
here to
he's
drink
just-
during the show.
And he keeps getting on top of them and just squeezing himself.
That's true.
Look, I've never had a lime on the show. I've had a potato on the show, but never a lime.
That is where this ends, so I don't think you need to dig any deeper.
Well, if you ever misspeak again,
I'm a lime, I tell you what. If I
All right.
misspeak.
I didn't realize limes just have a more natural Australian accent, which is really
Oh,
terrible.
yeah, mate.
Oh, wait, it's gone back.
No, that's my, yeah. No, lime just sounds a lot like Zach.
All right. Well, we have a lime on the show. Incredible. I mean, you said you were in the food industry, which was kind of the truth.
True.
How did we get to lime? I missed that.
Delime. He said, he meant to say dilemma. He said dilemma.
I'm a lime.
Welcome
He
to the show,
revealed
Brodden.
his true self.
We've been zoning out for the past 10 minutes.
But no, I think you need to understand here. I was always a lime. It's how you figured out I was a lime.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just a slice of lime. So you say food industry, I'm more for drinks and cocktails.
All right. Great to have you on the show.
I'm really glad that this is what I'm sticking with, just a slice of lime.
And now, Mark, I know you have to go. So
I'm going.
Yeah.
I need to go sit back on.
You're drunk
toilet.
now at this point with all these gin and
pissed.
tonics.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah. So anyway, nice to see you.
Lovely to see you. Bye.
All right. We'll see you later. Brodden, you're the only Aunty Donna person here left, unfortunately.
They did shoot La Brea in Melbourne, funnily enough.
This is where you started zoning out, by the way. you said that, and then you just went into a reverie about like all the shooting schedules and the call sheets. And,
They shot it at our studio. We shot a TV show recently across the hallway, not the road from them.
okay. So you heard him talk about La Brea, and you wanted to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
And the TV show you
Because
shot.
I saw them shooting it, Scott.
Okay, interesting.
Scott, I saw it.
We're here with one person of Aunty Donna
Say the name.
and a lime.